Let's move on to... Good point. Let's move on to these.
These ones, we've got hawk moths here. So this is one of my favourite moths. It's the elephant hawk moth.
It's a great colour, that.
Bright pink. I mean, these are all British insects that we've been showing. They are bright pink. Who thought you'd have a bright pink insect in the UK, right?
Why isn't it flying away?
It's not flying away, so it's a bit chilly, so it's a bit cold, and insects are cold-blooded, so they need to be warm to be active. But you see it's fluttering around. A lot of hawk moths actually flutter their wings, their muscles get going, and that's how they heat themselves up. And then they'll be ready to fly away.
So why is it bright pink?
Why is it bright pink? If I'm honest, I have no idea. But this is one of the great things.
Out, it's fine.
No, this is one of the best things about like entomology is there's 1.5 million species. I defy the person who can learn everything about every insect. It's why I love entomology. You're learning something all the time.
Because you would think that with it being bright pink, it always attracts predators, so it wouldn't seem a natural thing for it to want to do.
Luckily, these guys fly around at night, so unless something's got night vision and can pick up the colours, then they're okay being a bit bright. But in general, they'll be okay.
Let's finally move on to the bumblebee.
The bumblebee.
What's the difference between a bumblebee and a bee?
A bumblebee is much stockier, much hairier. They nest in different ways. And they do a lot of things. Their behaviour's a lot different as well. So they pollinate different plants than honeybees do, and they do it in a really cool way. So they'll land on the flowers, and they actually just buzz pollinate. So they'll vibrate violently, and all the pollen goes poof, and lands on them. And so when they fly to the next flower, they can pollinate it. So they're a lot different in what they do to normal honeybees.
Are these endangered? Because we keep hearing about the bees being endangered.
They are declining. Many species are declining really rapidly. So since the 1930s, we've lost over like 95% of our flower meadows. And of course, this is really important for the bees because they feed on nectar, they feed on pollen. So by removing flower meadows, we're taking the food away from them, and that's why they might be declining.
Well, we've got an apology to make to you. We've drawn a beetle with 8 legs.
I'm hoping that one, it might be its antennae that you've got there. So don't worry, whoever drew it, it's no trouble. It's all good.
Very generous of you.
Okay.
Best in show, Tim?
Best in show, I really like the beetles. They're so cool, aren't they? When they come out and they're wandering around, it's amazing. But I can't believe they're only alive for such a short period of time. It's incredible.
It's a fleeting life as an adult, and that's why you've got to get outside now. For National Insect, we've got tons of bug hunts going on, and you can see these things in person wherever you are.
How long does an ant live then on...
An ant? Yeah. Ooh. They've kind of got a continuous roll of things going on,
Brilliant, all right, great. Thank you, Chris.
No problem.
Now, just a moment, we'll be chatting to Laura Mavula, but first, we meet a pair of Italian stallions competing in the brand new series of Four in a Bed.